Aloha, my name is Jacques Pauvert with MauiPersonalChef.com. Today I would like to teach you a couple of things about chopping, knife, and using your knife like a pro. Let's go inside the kitchen and show you what we got. We just finished to peel the carrots, and carrots are pretty firm, pretty hard carrots, so it's kind of always round also. It's pretty round and slippery. I'm going to try to choose a knife, but be aware of your kitchen also. Try different knife. It's where you're going to be performing better. Is trying the knife is going to work the best with your hand. At the beginning you're not really good, so maybe you pick an easy knife, and as you get better you just take a knife which is much more like faster knife. I couldn't cut the carrots with the carving knife. I could, but then I'm just like cutting like that. You want to, first of all, you want to clean the rest of your carrots. I just use my cleaver knife. I will recommend you use a small little knife like that at the beginning with teeth. It'll be easy. You can just, it's an easy knife. You're not going to cut yourself very easily. You grab the carrots with your nails. You hold it somewhere where it's balanced, and you start to cut. So I just did a couple of cuts right now. But for you, this is what I recommend. Take your carrots and do a cut here. Take that knife and do a cut like that. And what I did here, instead of having the carrots balancing, I made the carrots not balance anymore. It's stable. And now it's much more easy. I can look at you and I can cut as soon as I want, No, I didn't cut myself. I just cut. This is what you can do to cut very smaller here. Now you want to do a stew. You take the carrots, you make slice like that. So the cleaver knife is where it's from handy. With a smaller knife it may be harder to cut because you can't really reach here. It's why I like a cleaner knife, and definitely not with a small knife. With a small knife you could do little cut like that and just put it straight in your salad if you feel comfortable. You're not going to cut yourself by putting the knife next to your tongue like that. So you can't. So you can go straight to your salad. You say, oh, I want to do garnish. You have different styles. We can do a stew. You want to do a stew, you want to do some dice. You take the carrots and you make some dice like that. Boom, you have a couple of dice for your stew, for your soup. You want to do a little, for just a salad, thin cut like that, long way, same thing. Hold your carrots with your nails, and with my finger I'm going to push like that. So I can't. You don't even have to look at it. I can't cut myself. I'm not even close to the knife. The knife is here. The knife is not even cut. I'm touching my bone right there. I'm not having my finger here. People cut themselves when they just do that. They have a knife, or sometimes they have a finger stay behind, and you will cut that one. Never put your finger here. Always use the bone of your fingers to hold the knife here. I couldn't really do it with a smaller knife because this is the smaller knife. The knife will not. So you will use the smaller bone here. You will go and you use an angle where the knife is more going the other direction and not straight to your finger. You use like that. So you cut like that. You will go like that. That knife is not really sharp, but always, it's what I said at the beginning, the sharper knife will allow you to go faster and to do a better job. The sharper knife. You're not going to cut yourself. If it's sharp, you'll cut once and you'll do a thin little cut like that. So that is for the carrots. The carrots is slippery, the carrots is hard, and to cut the carrots, you are not going to take a big knife like that to cut a carrot. You need to find the right knife for the carrot. So that was a carrot, the carrot's cutting right now. Let's finish with the carrot. I'm going to show you something else now. I want to show you the lily-coil. I'm going to clean up that and we'll get back to it. Je vais faire un cut. Après, si tu veux. Moi, ça te permet de faire un cut entre les cutting. Okay, carrots is done. This is a lily-coil, passion fruit. Very difficult to cut. I mean, it's just like a tennis ball, okay. Now we have a papaya, green papaya, beautiful for salad, green papaya salad. We have an avocado, which is pretty easy and soft, but I will show you what is difficult about the avocado. And we have a piece of ginger. So to cut a ginger, to peel it, I can use my big knife, but it is dangerous because that knife is sharp. And I may just so what you do, same thing, it's the way you hold everything, which you're really precise. And you don't be afraid of the knife just coming next to your tongue like that. Don't be afraid of it. But I will recommend you using a smaller knife. even if you feel like it, take a steak knife from your house. Take a steak knife, it's safe, it's not going to cut you, then you peel. You come and you peel the ginger. So you peel, you watch what you're doing, because you want to go around and peel just the skin. But those are the best knives to use. A smaller knife, comfortable knife, nothing's going to happen. Ginger is pretty easy. It's the same thing, ginger, it's a hard vegetable, it's pretty tough. You want to cut it thin. If you put it on a soup, anywhere you put it, you want to cut it thin. So take a sharp knife also. The lilycoil, the passion fruit. How do you cut that little thing? I can't take a small knife, it's slippery. My cutting board is already kind of wet. Yes, you can take a rag like that and put it on a rag and hold it and try harder. You're going to cut yourself. Same thing, if you want to cut a lilycoil, just cut one piece here. Cut one piece. Now it's not rolling anymore. It's good. So now you can take any other knife you want. I would recommend to take a teeth knife, a small knife with teeth. You can also take a bread knife if you feel comfortable. You can grab one of your bread knife and cut it. The bread knife has a lot of teeth. It'll be easy. It'll be one cut. If I take a boning knife, it will be very hard. You see the fruit right now is kind of swashing. I can't really cut it. Different. Even when I take my cleaver knife, it's harder. So maybe you can even use that knife. But you see the slippery? So put it back somewhere where it's not slippery anymore. I'm holding it, boom, you're cutting it. Look at that bread knife. You have a bread knife who's cutting the lilycoil. You have to choose, you have to play around with couple knives. Do not take one knife and try hard. It will happen if you find the right knife. Let's try something else. Now we finish the lilycoil. One of the things about cutting, it's not putting a mess inside your kitchen. I peel the carrots early. I would love to peel the carrots inside the sink. You go straight inside the sink and you peel your carrot. It's easy, you don't make a mess. Carrots, potato, you peel it. Also, I like to put a cutting board sometimes next to the next to the table. Then I can just like push things inside. So you push things inside and you keep a little, bowl, anything to put the dishes, and you start all over. You don't have a cutting board full of things. You don't have any more room to cut anything. Let's try the avocado. Avocado, you can cut the avocado with any knife. We already showed you that the bread knife could be used for something else. We still don't really use that knife today. We may not use it. If you cut your prime rib, pork chop, you may need a big knife. But right now, avocado, you will cut it, kind of something slippery. You'll cut it on the middle. You will go all around like that. You let it roll all around. You take the avocado with your hand, you squeeze it sideways. That side is perfect, it's beautiful, ready to go. That side, what do I do with that? And I'm sure 90% of you are like, I never really know. So what you may do is take a spoon. It's not working with a spoon. You'll just be having the nuts of the avocado rolling inside your house, or killing your neighbor, or hurting your husband with it. So you can take a cleaver knife and get it out of it. You can take a small knife, that's not going to work. What I recommend is taking the cleaver knife, and you have to hold it not like that. You have to hold the avocado firmly, very firmly, and you just eat it once, like that. Then you twist it, and now it's here. Now what do? I can't really grab that because it's slippery. I can grab it. Yeah, you can grab a rag and just grabbing it, and you pull. Or you just come here next to the cutting board, and you can just use my knife like that. You go next to the cutting board